Wow.
That's a mating call.
Today, I am crossing the Kerala border into Karnataka via the Bavali checkpost with Raji accompanying me on this journey. Our destination for the day is the Wild Kabini River Lodge. This marks Raji's second safari at Kabini, with her first visit having been memorable for a sighting of twin male cubs in Zone B. We have entered the forest road inside the Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, crossing the Bavali checkpost. We paid rupees 20 for the forest entry fees, and 1 hour is our drive time inside the forest. However, they told the road is very bad, so you may go slowly but carefully. But they seems to be liberal with the condition of the road is very bad. We have to be very slow and careful with our vehicle. So actually these are some residential areas inside the forest region itself. There are tribal colonies and all. I started coming on this road during the year 2018 with my cousin Georgie, and that first ride was to stay at Kabini River Lodge, and we did the safaris there. See the agricultural fields on the right side, and on the left side it is the forest region. See the tribal colonies are there behind the trees. See the roads. Oh my God. Finally we have exited from the Nagarhole Tiger Reserve. We are at the JLR properties. Actually the boat safari starts from here. Now we are waiting for the jeep safari. It starts at 2:30. We are inside the jeep and just waiting for the safari to start. Raji is also eagerly waiting for the next tiger sighting. We checked into the JLR, got settled in, and the safari began right on schedule. Our vehicle had 6 other tourists, one from India, and the rest were international travelers from various European countries.
More than 100 people.
After passing the checkpost, we made our way towards Zone A, eager for some thrilling wildlife sightings. As we always say, Kabini never disappoints, and this time was no different. We remained optimistic about witnessing some incredible wildlife action.
Otherwise, they're not tourist stars.
Along the way, we saw Karnataka Forest Department personnel carrying out controlled burns in specific areas as a precautionary measure to prevent larger wildfires during the peak summer season.
You watch both sides in this weather, leopard 90% hiding on the branches, in the branch like that. So you watch both sides.
Our first wildlife sighting of both this safari and the trip itself was a male sambar deer and a serpent eagle, both spotted from the same spot. Nearby, we spotted grey langurs resting both on the ground and the tree branches.
So if any predators moving, if any tiger, leopards had to move,
He'll be running.
yeah, and running, and they give the call. They're always sitting on treetop.
Okay.
So it's one of the forest security guard.
Our guide was constantly briefing the international tourists about the forest, its wildlife, and the various sightings we encountered. The sight of herds of spotted deer moving through their natural habitat is truly a beautiful experience to witness. From there, the driver swiftly headed towards the direction of the loud alarm calls from the spotted deer. And we arrived at the man-made water body area. The deer kept sounding alarm calls, but despite our extended wait, it didn't result in any noteworthy sightings. Traveling through any forest region is a visual treat for the nature and wildlife enthusiasts. And there is no doubt that Kabini is one of the best for such experiences. We came across more herds of spotted deer and then we stopped our vehicle to soak in the view. They were peacefully grazing on our side and slowly they moved on, eventually crossing the jungle path right in front of our vehicle. Once again, we encountered the most commonly sighted animals of the jungle, the langurs and the spotted deers. A little further, along the bank of another man-made water body, we spotted a mongoose and a tortoise.
Mongoose has a long tail. It's a small
Really cruising through the jungle roads. As we reached the area where many other vehicles were eagerly waiting for the tiger to appear, we felt a bit disheartened to find that our vehicle was at the very end of the queue. However, our patience turned into joy when we noticed a slight movement inside the bushes. Anticipating the animal's next move, we quickly repositioned our vehicle to a better vantage point. We waited for several tense minutes before the bushes began to move again. Then, right in front of our vehicle, the tiger emerged from the foliage. In that moment, all the vehicles that had been waiting before us were now behind us. To our astonishment, the tiger walked out with a spotted deer kill in its mouth, dropped it on the ground, and stood there, calmly gazing at us and surveying its surroundings.
The flash ಆಗಲಕ್ಕ ತೀರ ಅದು ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಆಯ್ತು.
In a short time, the tiger carried its kill and retreated back into the bushes. We waited a little longer before moving on towards the Fireline Road.
Come here, you.
Along the way, we spotted a male peafowl walking gracefully, and further ahead, another mongoose crossed our path. In that moment, a superstitious thought, something that I had heard from some of the Ranthambore safari drivers, crossed my mind. A mongoose sighting might bring us luck for even better sightings ahead. Soon after, our next sighting occurred just a few meters ahead. A herd of elephants crossing the path and heading into the bushes. By the time we reached the spot, the elephants had already moved further in, so I could only capture the visuals of the last one that crossed our path. Moving ahead, we had another stunning sighting, a gigantic wild gaur. Though it was a small herd, the male in the group captured everyone's attention with its massive size. Some of the fellow passengers jokingly asked which restaurant the animal was getting its meal from, impressed by its enormous size. And we replied, "Bro, it's a vegetarian animal." Moving further ahead, we spotted another male wild gaur by the highway side, and then we exited the forest checkpost to drive back to JLR, our stay for the night.
Only grass. That's vegetarian.
Vegetarian, good. How you get that fat being
Yeah.
vegetarian?
As I had predicted, Kabini did not disappoint me once again. It treated us to its abundant wildlife, even as the summer season began and many animals migrated to nearby jungles in search of food and water. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Until we meet again with another exciting video from Abey Odysseys, this is Bijoy signing off. Thanks and goodbye.